Hello everyone, we will today do this room MITRE. I hope so that you understand me and that my microphone, I know that my microphone is not very well, but I am going to buy the new microphone and I don't speak so perfectly English, but I'm working on that to improve that. Yeah, I hope so that you understand. First one is task 1 and we just need to read a little bit of that and that is all. We don't need answer here. Here's the site we need to learn. Attack, car, engage, defend, IAP, MITRE site. Okay. Next one is basic terminology. No answer needed. Tactics, techniques, procedures. That we will learn today. After that, we are going to task 3. I did this room before, but I will show you the path how you can find the answers and a little bit tricks. And here is the website MITRE attack. Here are the techniques. We hear that we need to find a phishing and here is the first questions. Beside blue teamers, who else will use the attack metrics? The answer is red teamers. What is the ID for this technique? How I said before, we need to go to the website and they said to us we need to go to phishing. Okay, I'm going to phishing and here is the answer. ID is here. Here is the ID. Okay. Based on this technique, what mitigation covers identifying social engineering techniques? Mitigation. We need to find mitigations, right? Here are mitigations, and the answer is user training. Users can be trained to identify social engineering techniques and phishing emails. Right, okay. Here is the answers. What are the data sources for detection? Scroll down. Data source. First is application log, second is file, and after that is network traffic. After that, what groups have used spear phishing in their campaigns? What groups? We can find here groups. First one is Axiom, and second one is called Southfield, and Hickit, that is malware, and that is not the answer. So this first two is the answer. Based on the information for the first group, what are their associated groups? Okay, we will go to the first group, click on it. Here is the answer. Associated group descriptions, group 72. That is the answer. After that, what software is associated with the group that lists phishing as a technique? As I said before, we are going to one step back and we are clicking on Hickit. That is the software, and here is the answer. Hickit, as you can see here, is software. Next one is what is the description for this software, and here is the descriptions. That is the answer. You need to copy that and paste here. These groups overlap slightly with which another group? We need to go to back. We can click here, but I will go back that all of you can understand where I am clicking. We are going to group here, Axiom, and here is the answer. Between Axiom and Windy group, but the group appears to be distinct based on difference in reporting on TTFs and targeting. So here is the answer, Windy group. You can here paste. How many techniques are attributed to this group? Technicals only, not sub-technicals. Okay. here a technique is used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here's the answers, and that is all about this task. We can go another one. Task 4, Car Knowledge Base. Here is the site. We will click here to pop out, and here this one will be closed. You can read this one, but I will skip that for the video. I not want to bother you. You can do that yourself. We see here that there are some techniques, sub-techniques, tactics, and others. And for the above analytic, what is the pseudocode of representation of? Okay. They ask us what is the pseudocode of a representation of. I already clicked there. I am already there. Pseudocode. Okay. Control F. Very important to find. This is pseudocode representation of the below Splunk search. Here is the answer. Splunk search. Paste here. What tactic has an ID of TA000 dry? 3. Okay, copy. I will close this one. I am already there. What tactic has an ID? Here is ancestor persistence, but we will find that. Here is tactic. Right, tactic, execution. No. Persistence. Yes, here is. Right, close. What is the name of the library that is collection of Zik bro scripts? Hint. Click the main page. Okay, here is the main page. Click on it. And they say us what is collection. This is a collection of Zik bro scripts. Zik. Here is the answer. Currently the only library is Pizzer, a collection of Zik bro scripts. And here is the answer. After that, what is the name of technique for running executables with some hash of different names? Check the full analytic list. Analytics. Hash. I will copy hash. Control F. Hash, right? And here is running executables with same hash and different names. Here is the answer. And I put it here. Examining car 2013 05 004. Besides implementations, what additional information is provided to analytics to ensure coverage for this technique? 004. Here is, click on it, and they say us look at very bottom of the page. First is implementations, second is unit tests. Here is the answer. Okay, task 5. Next one is MITRE engage. This is another site, useful. You can interact with the Engage MITRE Explorer. You can filter by information from MITRE attack. Okay, I need to click on this site. I click here, Engage MITRE Explorer, open link. This one I will close. I am waiting to load up. And here is the site. Under prepare, what is ID sec 0002? Under prepare, here under prepare. And what is the ID? For sec 002. You can go, here is the answer, persona creation. It normally to pops up here, but it doesn't work for me. And as you can see here, here is how it's supposed to work, but I don't know why it doesn't work. But this is the answer. I'm sorry, but it's not my fault. And next one, which engagement activity baits a specific response from the adversary? Next one, we click operate, and here is the answer, lures. Lures. What is the definition of treat model? Next one question is we need to go prepare and click on treat model, or understand and click on treat model. I'm going back to prepare. I think answer is here. You need to click here and then answer should pop up here, but it doesn't work for me. I don't know why. When I did this room before it worked well, but now I don't know why it don't work. And I will go like that. So, and TryHackMe. And here is the answer. Right. A risk assessment that models organization strengths and weakness. That's the answer. Okay. And we need to go another one, task 6, and what is MITRE resource? What is this MITRE resource? Per the defend website, this resource is a knowledge graph of security countermeasures. Okay. We will click on that site. We will close this one. We don't need it. You can read it. I will skip. What is the first MITRE attack technique listed on the attack lookup round? Here is the attack lookup. First is data obfuscation. I click it on it, and it pops this picture. Second is in defend interferent relationships. What does the attack technique from the previous question produce? Hint, where do all nodes point to? Here is the answer. Here all nodes point to. Data obfuscation here. I will do one more for you if you didn't understand good. Attack lookup, data, okay, click, and here is the answer. We will close this one. Task 7. Second one is another site for defense. We hear some sites. I will not go through all. I will just three another sites. This one we don't need for answers. You can read it if you're interested in something, but for the questions you don't need this one. You can just read if you want. Right? I will close these ones and I will focus on questions. In phase 1 for the MITRE emulation plan, what is the listed first? Here are emulation plans, and we will click on MITRE. This is our question, right? And what is listed first in phase 1? Phase 1, C2 setup, of course. Under persistence, what binary was replaced with CMD-X? Close this one. Hint. New site. And that is so much here to find, and we have only one solution, and that is persistence. Go here, Control F, and I will show you 4, 5, 6, no, 7, no, 8, here we go. The answer is here. You need to copy that and paste here. We will close this one. We go another one question. Examining APT29, what C2 frameworks are listed in scenario 1 infrastructure? Okay. APT29. What C2 frameworks are listed in scenario 1? Okay. Go another. Here we go. Scenario 1. And here's the answer. C2 frameworks, they are Puppy and Metasploit framework. Puppy, Metasploit framework, that is the answer. What C2 frameworks is listed in scenario 2 in infrastructure? Sorry for my English, but I'm working to improve that. But some words I can tell properly, sorry. I will close this one and we'll go scenario 2. They say that what C2 framework is listed in scenario 2. C2 framework. Control F, C2. Here we go. Server running on offensive framework. We tested and executed using push C2. That's the answer. Right. You can see here too, C2 framework. Close this one. Examining the emulation plan for Sandworm. What web shell is used in scenario 1? Check MITRE attack for the software ID for the web shell. What is the ID? MITRE attack. And we will find emulation plan for Sandworm. We can close this one. We will use Google. Sandworm from a framework. Here we go. Sandworm team. You need to find this page. Right, this pop-ups to me here. I hope so that pop-ups by you too. It needs to be here, right? It needs to be here because it's MITRE attack. And they said us what is the ID and web shell ID. Okay, we'll need to find first web shell, and here we go. Sandworm has used web shell including PAC web shell. This is the first part of questions, PAC, and second part is we click here on that, and here is the second part of answer. I hope so that you understand all. If you don't understand something, please tell me. If something is I don't explain properly good, tell me and I will try to improve that. And next one is task 8. What is group that targets your sector who has been in operation since at least 2013? Okay, what we are going to learn here. Scenario. You are a security analyst who works in the aviation sector. Your organization is moving their infrastructure to cloud. That is important. Your goal is to use the attack metrics to gather and treat intelligence on APT groups who might target this particular sector and use techniques targeting on your areas of concern. You are checking to see if there are any gaps in coverage. After seeing a group, to look over the selection group information and their techniques, etc. So we need to find group for this who did these attacks. We need to see techniques, attacks, informations, and we will go on that. What is the group? That is the answer. We click here, groups. We need to find them. And who has been in operation since at least 2013. Control F, 2013. Aquan Dragon, that's not the answer. Second one, Ape333, that is the right answer. It's suspected Iran and threat group that has carried out operations since at least 2013. And here is the answer. As your organization is migrating to the cloud, is there anything attributed to this apt group that you should focus on? If so, what is it? Okay, we will click on this group, and they say as your organization is migrating to the cloud, what you need to focus on. Control F, cloud, and I think the answer is cloud accounts. We'll see here, yes, that is the answer. And what tool is associated with the technique from the previous question? AT has used compromised Office 365 accounts in tandem with a ruler in an attempt to gain control of endpoints. Answer is a ruler. I click that, and here is the answer. A ruler is tool, right? Up, I will go back where I was. At APT, you can just click on this. We are going to cloud, right? Ruler, there we was 1 minute before. And here is the answer. Rule is tool to abuse Microsoft Exchange services. Right, ruler. Pair detection tip. What should you be detecting? Okay, we will go back. Ape333. I think we need to go to cloud accounts, right? To see what we need to detect. Cloud. Click on that, and again Control F, and we need to find detection. Here is, and here is the answer. Monitor the activity of cloud accounts to detect abnormal or malicious behavior. Here is the answer. It's a little bit complicated. I needed to research a little bit of that to find the question, and it's very difficult. If you're going to your own, I think you will not find this question probably, and I needed help too. Okay, this is just what platforms does the technique from question 2 affect? We need to find the platforms, right? We are here on a cloud accounts, and there are the platforms: Azure, Google Workspace, and another ones. And here is the answer. And we will close this one. Conclusion: no answer needed. And what we learned today: in this room we explored tools, resources that MITRE has provided to the security community. The room's goal was to expose you to these resources and give you a foundational knowledge of their uses. Many vendors of security products and security teams across the globe consider these contributions from MITRE invaluable in the day-to-day efforts to fight evil. The more information we have as defenders, the better we are equipped to fight back. Some of you might be looking to transition to become SOC analyst, detection engineer, cyber threat analyst, etc. These tools resources are must to know. Like these rooms use it red teamers, blue teamers, purple teaming, and it's very useful to know about this. And I hope so that you understand me well. I know that my English is not very well, but I am going to improve that, and that I need to replace my microphone. And if you like this room, please like, and if you want me to do another room, just say me, and I will do that, right? No problem. Comment below, and I will do that. And till next time, ciao.